Welcome to Trisma Gaming. In this Persona 5 Tactica guide, I'm going to show you how to complete Quest 15.
Okay.
Haru and Eren are locked. For the third party member, you can pick anyone. They are going to do ranged attacks and triple threats. I picked Anne. Let's check their skills. We are going to move Haru and Eren a lot. You can get godlike speed to increase their movement, but it is not required. We need to defeat all the enemies and there is no turn limit. There are 5 waves, including the starting enemies. The strategy is to set up triple threats with Anne and move Haru and Eren around, so the triple threats target all or most of each wave. Torshiro would take the most damage, so you might need to heal him. Start with Haru and move into this corner. Switch to Eren and move into this corner. Move Torshiro in front of the big enemy and shoot it. Follow up with Anne for a 1 more. And then do a triple threat from this spot, which should target all enemies. Notice all 4 enemies near Anne and Torshiro are targeted. Next, move Haru to this spot, and then switch to Eren. Stand next to each umbrella enemy and shoot each for a 1 more. And then shoot this barrel from outside of the blast range. End the turn. Wave 2 will then appear. Start with Haru and shoot this barrel from outside of the blast range. Then move Eren to this spot. Switch to Torshiro. Shoot the big enemy outside of the counter attack range. Follow up with Anne for a 1 more. And then do a triple threat from this spot, which should target all enemies. When I do this, 3 enemies remain. On the next turn, take out the 2 big enemies with Haru. And then move Eren into this corner and end the turn. With Haru, approach the umbrella enemy and end the turn. Next, move Haru into the corner next to the umbrella enemy and shoot it for a 1 more, and then end the turn. Wave 3 will then appear. Start with Torshiro, move in front of the big enemy and shoot it. Switch to Anne and move into this corner, behind Torshiro. Follow up with Anne for a 1 more. And then do a triple threat, which should target all enemies except 1 support enemy. Switch to Haru and move down the corridor towards Eren. Then switch to Eren and move into the corridor towards Haru. Finally, use a forget skill on the enemy and end the turn. Forget status will prevent the enemy attacking on its turn. On the next turn, move towards the enemy with Haru and then switch to Eren. Attack the enemy to expose it. I shot the barrel to move it towards Haru. Follow up with Haru for a 1 more. Then move towards the ladder and finish off the enemy. End the turn and then wave 4 will appear. Start with Torshiro. Shoot the big enemy outside of the counter attack range. Follow up with Anne for a 1 more. Next, position Anne, Eren and Haru as needed for a triple threat, which should target all enemies. One big enemy was remaining, which I finished off with Haru. Finally, move Eren down the corridor towards Haru's starting position and end the turn. Wave 5, which is the final wave, then appears. Start with Torshiro. Move into this corner and shoot the big enemy. Follow up with Anne for a 1 more. Finally, position Anne, Erina and Haru as needed for a triple threat which should target all enemies. If all remaining enemies are defeated, this will complete the quest. I redid this quest a stack of times to find an easy, repeatable method. Let me know how you went with this quest in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and consider subscribing. See you next time.